Welcome to the second movie about quadratic equation. In this movie, we'll be solving quadratic equation by using factoring method or by factorization method. When using factorization method, we need to know the sum and the product. So remember in our previous movie, we said when a is equal to 1, the sum of this kind of equation becomes the coefficient of the dependent variable not squared, and the product becomes the constant. For factorization method or method by factoring, we need to find two numbers that their products will give us minus 16, and when we add them together, we get plus 6. So now we'll write out two numbers that are product will give us 16. That is 1 and 16. Two and 8. 4 and 4. In this video, a decision table has been attached to it, and in that decision table we said when the sum is positive and the product is negative, we said the smaller number becomes negative and the bigger number becomes positive. The smaller number becomes negative, the bigger number becomes positive. For this and this, there's no small, there's no big, so just one of them becomes negative and the other becomes positive. And then we find their sum. The sum of this will give us plus 15 the sum of the second one will give us plus 6, and this last one we have 0. So which one gives us plus 6? We could see it is this. We got our plus 6 from here. So then we'll replace plus 6 with minus 2x and 8. Then this equation will be written as x squared minus 2x plus 8x minus 16 equals to 0. Then we group these equations. So we'll be having x squared minus 2x then here also plus 8x minus 16. So we ask ourselves, what is common between x squared and 2x? If you're still wondering, we say x squared is equal to x times x, and 2x is equal to 2 times x. So if x goes with x, this other can also go with it. So let's take one of them. So if x goes with x, we'll be having only x. So what is common? X is common. So write x out. And what do we have left? We have this x left. X plus times minus. Plus times minus gives us minus. So we have minus. And what do we have left here is 2. We have 2. So what sign do we have here is plus, so bring it out. And we ask ourselves, can 8 divide 16? Yes, 8 can divide 16 without remainder. So that is 8. And if 8 divide 8, we'll be having 1. So, and then we're having x will be left, right? Have x minus 16 divided by 8. That will give us 2. Also equals to 0. Oh, I forgot to put my equals to 0 here. Equals to 0. So we could see, we could see this expression and this other expression are the same. This is essential. So since both expressions are the same, we take out 1. So say x minus 2, and then we take this and everything here. So we'll be left with x plus 8 equals to 0. If we're told to expand to factorize this expression, to factorize this whole expression, we would have stopped here. Our answer would have been here below. But since we are told to find the solution of this equation, so we'll move on further. Then we'll say x minus 2 is equal to 0, or x plus 8 is equal to 0. This is a number, this is a number, this is a letter, this is a number. So number goes to meet with number, and here will turn to plus. This is a number, this is a number, beg your pardon. This is a letter, this is a number. So number goes to meet with number, and here it changes to minus. So we'll be having x is equal to 0 plus 2, and x will be equal to 2. So likewise, this will be having x will be equal to 0 minus 8, and so x will be equal to minus 8. So we see the solution of this equation, or the root of the equation, are 2 and minus 8. These are the roots. And if you are to draw the graph, they will be in this format. If this is the y-axis and this is the s-axis, let's draw the graph to be something like this. And around this point, you will have 2. Remember here, negative x, isn't that so? And here is our positive x, y, and negative y. So around this side you have 2, and around this side you have minus 8. Thank you. See you next class.